Yeah, this Mother Boss player coming at you with another one. I'm gonna talk about the reason why Donald Trump won the election. I know the election was on Tuesday. Here it is Thursday, and I was gonna talk about it on Wednesday, but I was doing some other things. I wanna see if he he actually won the election. He did. He won in by a landslide. The reason why Donald Trump won is because a lot of white people got out there and voted, to maintain white supremacy. They saw what happened with Joe Biden. I think in 2020, Joe Biden and the Democrats and some of those people that was tallying up the votes, I think they might have, did some finessing. Because I know in Georgia, Joe Biden won by a slim margin. I think it was like 40-some thousand votes. I could be wrong, but it was very slim. And then he lost Georgia. And I think if Donald Trump would have won Georgia in 2020, he would have been the president. But, a lot of so-called, white supremacists, patriots, whatever you want to call them, they went out there and voted for Donald Trump because they seen how Joe Biden and Kamala Harris was just letting these illegal immigrants come over here and getting money, getting $4,000 or $5,000 in food stamps, getting $4,000 in money. And, I think I forgot what that guy's name was, but it was a Venezuelan migrant. He was all on TikTok with all this money, and he got deported, by the way. I forgot that guy's name. But yeah, that kind of ticked people off, and then it was committing crimes and unaliving white women. I think Laken Riley, she got unalived by a guy. He was out here in Texas. I'm in Texas. He went to El Paso and stuff like that. These Venezuelan gangs going in white people's neighborhoods and robbing them. I know it was a Venezuelan gang out here in Texas, in Irving, I believe. Waited till a woman got to her doorstep to rob her, but they got them out here. And one of the Venezuelan dudes told her that he was going to cut her fingers off or something. She didn't corroborate. But these people out here robbing white people. They in white people neighborhoods. They ain't in no black folks neighborhoods. They in white people neighborhoods robbing. So, I guess the white supremacist class got tired of that. That's why Donald Trump won. A lot of black people voted for Donald Trump, and a lot of Hispanics, so-called Hispanics they voted for Donald Trump as well. Black people voted because the Democrats bringing all these illegal immigrants over and replacing black folks, not giving black folks no money, not giving black folks any resources, especially out there in Chicago, New York, and Colorado, and all these other cities, these sanctuary cities. And black people tired of that. Black people are tired of the Democrats not doing anything for black people, for foundational black Americans. So that's why some black people voted for Donald Trump. It was the lesser of two evils. And the Democrats thought they could bring all these illegal immigrants over here and give them IDs to vote so they can vote Democrat, but they flipped and voted Republican. A lot of these Hispanic folks are confused. The Republicans don't want a large number of Hispanics over here like that. They really don't. They don't. So like Donald Trump said, there's going to be some mass deportation. So why would you go out and vote for somebody who's going to deport you back to where you came from, where you fled from? That don't make any sense. The Hispanic class is very confused. They think they're white because Spain is in Europe, so they identify themselves as a darker European. But Spain, colonized Mexico and all those other countries, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Venezuela, Ecuador, Colombia, all those South and Central American countries. They didn't want nothing to do with them. So they can't even go to Spain and be accepted by the Spanish. They can't because they speak Spanish. Just like the Haitians, they can't go to France and be accepted by the French. Because they speak French. That's the same thing with these Hispanics, these Latinos. It's the same thing. That's a perfect example to compare both of them by, because Haiti got colonized by France, and they did that 1804. They got the French up off of them, but they still speak French to this day. So they can't go to France and be accepted by France at all. They can go up there and speak their language, but France is a very anti-black racist up there, just like Spain, just like all them other European countries, very anti-black racist up there. So, but these Hispanics want to be identified as white, and that's why they voted for Donald Trump. They're really not going to get anything from Donald Trump. They're not going to get any benefits from Donald Trump whatsoever. Nothing. And black people, foundational black Americans aren't going to get any benefits, but stopping the illegal immigration. That's the only benefit we're going to get from Donald Trump. That's it. Because they're coming over here taking jobs, and black people can't get no jobs. They putting these Hispanic people in these positions over black folks. They want to hire their own people and get all the black people out of there. They're very anti-black racists at some of these jobs and some of these corporations. They got the Hispanics working at. You can't really trust these people to do their job. They're always trying to catch up with whiteness, and they always want to suck up to the white supremacists. Try to seem like they're just more anti-black than the white supremacist is. Just like Nick Fuentes, he's a Hispanic, so-called Hispanic. He's a part of these white supremacist groups. He's not even full white. Oh man. But Spain, they did start the slave trade. They brought the first slaves over here to the United States before the United States was even the United States in 1526. So Spain, they really started the slave trade in what's been called the United States. So you already know how they get down. So they just colonized all these people and gave them the same ideology and everything. So these Hispanics, they are very confused people. And I don't know what the hell they were thinking voting for Donald Trump, because you're not going to get nothing from Donald Trump. Only thing you're going to get from them, from the white supremacists, is a pat on the head and a deportation ticket. Oh, man. But, there was a lot of black people that went out there to vote for Donald Trump. So some of these illegal immigrants can go back to where they fled from. And that's a good thing. So the only thing black people going to get is that. We're not going to get anything from no Donald Trump win. And I'm sick of hearing these guys that are these so-called black conservatives. These dudes are sick, man. There's no unity. There's not going to be no unity with no black and any other white, no other color because of Donald Trump in office. It's going to be the same old white supremacy. Same old white supremacy. And a lot of these black conservatives, they need to wake up. Donald Trump ain't gonna do nothing for black folks. You already know that. You just want a pat on the head, just like the Hispanics for voting for Trump. And these white supremacists not gonna look at you any kind of different because you voted for Trump. They're not. They're gonna still see you as beneath them, a second-class citizen. So I didn't vote. I didn't vote for no Kamala, and most definitely wasn't finna vote for no Trump. Because both of them, both the Democrats and Republicans are very anti-black racists. Both of them are. The Republicans, they want to maintain white supremacy, and the Democrats want to bring all these other immigrant groups to replace black people. So for black folks, for foundational black America, there's really nothing that we can win from voting for Democrats or Republicans. So like I've always said, foundational black Americans, we need our own political party. We don't need to vote for no Kamala, no Obama, no Trump, nobody. We need to vote for a foundational black American person that's going to get in the White House and do what we need to do. Give us our reparations. Give us our reparations and give us an anti-black hate crime bill. And that's what we need. So, yeah, I already knew Donald Trump was going to win because the economy is messed up and all these illegal immigrants running around, committing crimes, getting all this money. And some white people don't even have jobs. Some white people broke. And, in America, you can't have that. You can't have white people broke. Can't have white people barely making it, working BS jobs. White people out here broke these days, man. So it's sad for white folks out here. There's a lot of broke white people, more than I ever seen in my lifetime. So that's why they went out there in droves to go vote for Donald Trump. So he won by a landslide. It's good. It's okay. The only thing, like I said, the only thing black people are going to get is if we start deporting some of these illegal immigrants, deport them back to where they came from and send them back and not let them back over here. Because where I'm at in Texas, there's a lot of immigrants out here. And for a Republican state, we got too many immigrants out here, to be honest with you. So I don't know what's going on with Governor Abbott or Ted Cruz, whoever else. These people not doing their jobs out here. It's a lot of immigrants out here. I don't even know if they legal or not. And this is a Republican red state all the way through and through. This is not a Democrat state. It's not Chicago or Colorado or New York City. This is just Texas. And there's a lot of immigrants out here. And so they're coming over here trying to become white supremacists and try to be a buffer class for the white supremacists, but they don't get anything but a pat on the head from these white folks. But like I said, Donald Trump, he won by a landslide. And, foundational Black Americans, we really not going to get anything but a consolation prize. We didn't win the lottery. We just get a dinner somewhere. That's basically what was going on with Trump. Oh, man. But, yeah. A lot of white people, they went out there and voted to maintain white supremacy. So they already knew what it was, and I already knew what it was. And a lot of Black Americans need to wake up, and because we don't have no friends, the Democrats nor the Republicans. So that's why we need our own. Like I said, we need our own political party. We don't need to be voting for none of these people, man, because they're not going to do anything for us specifically. So Donald Trump nor Kamala Harris is going to give any reparations for us or any type of anti-Black hate crime bill. So we don't win anything but a consolation prize. So that's why Donald Trump won. A lot of people went out there and voted in droves to maintain white supremacy. And, only reason why Biden won, to my knowledge, from my opinion, is that they've rigged the election. They finessed the election. Some of them votes. I know a lot of people went out there and voted for Donald Trump in 2020. So I know he should have won, basically. We shouldn't have, have no Kamala, no Joe Biden for 4 years. And, but hey, it's no other better time than now. The economy's messed up. Illegal immigrants run around here committing all these crimes. They want to maintain white supremacy. That's a good consolation prize for foundational Black Americans, because the heat ain't on us. Those illegal Hispanic immigrants coming over here, they're public enemy number one. So we not public enemy. So Black people ain't did nothing wrong. We ain't out here committing a whole bunch of stupid crimes. You got Black people doing stuff here and there, but we're not like those migrants. Those migrants was running around, terrorizing whole cities, terrorizing Colorado, apartment complexes, all that. So we not public enemy number one. Those illegal Hispanics, they public enemy number one. So I don't know why the Hispanic class would go vote for Donald Trump, knowing that y'all are not safe. Y'all are not safe from the white supremacy. Even though y'all want to, be a part of white supremacist culture, you're not full white. You're not an Anglo. So they're going to get the brunt of the whole Trump experience for the next 4 years. I don't know why they would do that to themselves. They think they're exempt. Y'all not exempt from the white supremacy, because Trump, he spreads the white supremacy around. He just don't aim it at Black people. Foundational Black Americans, everybody going to get a dose of white supremacy. Everybody going to get a dose of racism. I don't know why they would go out there and do that. They don't understand white supremacy like Black people do, like foundational Black Americans do, like I do. A lot of Black people say a lot of, things about racism, but they don't understand how insidious white supremacy is. So they don't understand it. So I do. I understand white supremacy. I understand all these other immigrant groups that want to practice anti-Black racism. I understand it. I know how they are. I know how they act. I know how they get down. I understand it. So I know about white supremacy. I live through it. I study white supremacy all day, every day. That's my hobby, white supremacy. And anti-Black racism from these other groups. That's one of my hobbies. But like I said, we don't get anything from a Donald Trump win but a consolation prize. That's it. That's it. What has been Mo the Boss Player? I'm a holler.